The Po' Boy Pundits podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Po' Boy Pundits with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the political headlines that grab our attention and all those little jerks that infuriate us.
So we had a terrorist attack in the city.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're welcome. Apparently, if I live there, there's a terrorist attack at some point.
That's twice.
Yeah.
And my second one, but first one by.
And there was a random
proxy.
one in like Nashville a couple of years ago.
Oh,
too.
the bomb on the main
Yeah.
street or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. Well, we just had some psychopath drive his fucking truck down Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Thank God it was 3:45 in the morning and not 1 on New Year's night.
Correct.
New Year's night.
Or like 10 o'clock on New Year's Day before the football game, or
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but
Yes, there are bollards there.
Yeah, no. I mean, there are, and then, well, I mean that's what I was gonna get to was, a lot of the people I talked to kind of had the same take, which was like, particularly when you're watching national news about it, and going, all right, it's not we're New Orleans. Yes, we are a tourist destination, but we're not like this. Like if the guy had like a truck bomb and he hit the port of New Orleans, then it would be, oh, okay, this is definitely politically motivated. I mean, that was not to give ISIS any ideas, even if ISIS is still really a big thing anymore.
This was one of those 4chan things, I think.
Yeah, and so just, all these terrorist experts essentially shitting on the city of New Orleans for not being prepared, and you're going, like, we're not New York, LA, Chicago, even Atlanta for that matter. Like, why? And again, we were prepared for what the city was expecting, which is
the same shit we always get.
Right, shootings, stuff like that.
Right,
like
muggings, those sort of things.
You're not looking for a dude who slowly runs up the sidewalk
and then
guns it.
Yeah, and he had this much, because there's like a construction thing here, and the cop had the street blocked. Like, there are pedestrians on the sidewalk. Nobody's like thinking, okay, I get the thing of why not you.
It's also 3 a.m, so ballards are going to be down,
right?
Prepping for deliveries.
Deliveries, cleaning the street, the shit that they have to do between 3 and 5.
Right.
They do it all the time. That's just how the city works. Okay, I may give you they should have the bollards on the sidewalk, but I mean, permanent things in the sidewalk. But my thing is, you don't understand how many fucking people walk down these at the entrances. I mean, like off a canal.
Well, even so, too, you would think I'm just saying, and again, like, what the fuck do I know? But you would think if somebody were going to pull something like this off, it would have been Super Bowl weekend. And that would have, and as the city was saying, that they had everything. They were trying to get everything repaired and get it out.
We have been bitching about the construction because New Orleans is notorious. They wait until the last fucking minute. So in the past 8 months, they've been trying to completely redo everything downtown. Even
though the Superdome was ready to go right away.
Oh yeah, that was ready to go fucking months ago.
Right, yeah.
But all the infrastructure here is they're still tearing up St. Charles Street in front of the work.
Yeah.
By the streetcar.
Yeah.
So this is what we're talking about, right? There is a shit ton of construction downtown. Oh, we had another collapse. This one was scaffolding.
Yeah.
Because the construction is shaking the ground, and we are literally on mud. So this scaffolding went.
And that's a generous description.
Yeah.
We're on like peat moss. That's slowly.
Another building. Last time we were recording,
right.
3 blocks up the street, a building collapsed.
Yeah.
So we're not.
Not on solid ground here.
Anyway, back to this douchebag.
Well, and even too, like, all you had to do was watch our press conferences. If you want to understand modern Louisiana politics, just look at our senator and our governor, and then look at the face of our senator when he gets talked down to by an African American woman.
The wife, when the governor was speaking, went, "Wait a minute, that's not who wait,
Yeah.
he's the guy." I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's how the fuck did?" Yeah, exactly, babe, exactly.
Because they ran a no-name Democrat against them.
Well, that's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Well,
we're not going to get into the local politics.
No, I'm just saying, but it is. I mean, yeah, for anybody that got used to, even nationwide, like you got used to a fairly suave-looking man with glasses on named John Bell Edwards.
Correct.
He's gone.
And he was like the perfect, like right down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Like he would work with both of you. Cool. He was awesome. And he's gone, and now we have a fucking Cajun caricature
right.
running the state.
From a Boudreaux and Thibodeau story.
This motherfucker took these away. Okay? Fuck him. Fuck him. And his fucking lapdog, Foghorn Leghorn over here. Who someone had, I swear to Christ, someone woke him out of his chair at his house. Still drunk from New Year's Eve, and we're like, "Man, a bunch of people died. You got to be at a press conference."
You're being nice that he was actually even asleep. I think he was.
You think he had just?
He was probably down at the beach.
Got up and was like, "Fuck, I need to tuck my shirt in."
Or it's like, yeah. Oh wait, let me put my Dixie cup and wrap a paper towel around and put it in this Dixie cup.
And he had that.
And then I'll drink it with two hands.
Correct.
Because apparently Republicans don't know how to.
Why the fuck of all cups do you use a red cup?
Two red cups.
Solo cups.
Yeah.
Like, if you live here, everybody knows you get it to go. I need a beer for here, and I need one to walk to the next bar 400 feet down. So,
but
here's your solo.
Anyone who lives south of the Mason-Dixon line knows you're not drinking water out of two solo cups.
Paper towel in here. There's my Jack and Coke.
Right.
That's exactly what he was doing.
Like, if you're having water, you're drinking a bottle of water.
Correct. That way you can put the top on it, maybe put it in your back pocket. It's not going to spill. You don't have to hold it the whole time. This piece of fucking shit. When they finally gave him time, and I'm not talking about when he was giving CBS and NBC a shit.
Or when he nearly body checked the FBI agent out of the way?
Yeah, no, not that time. The first time where they gave him the mic, and his only thing was, the FBI better tell us exactly what happened. And he said something about scorched earth if we don't get the truth about what happened. You work for the government.
And I get
shit.
MAGA people are going to be like, damn right, like make sure. But
right.
Every other rational conservative there, like in Louisiana, who voted for that man, who reelected that. I mean, a sack of potatoes with googly eyes would be a better representative of this.
He talked about dicks and asses on the floor.
I played that for my mother because she didn't believe it.
Really?
And my sister-in-law was like, turn that off.
Yes.
That's disgusting. And I was like, it's C-SPAN.
Right there.
Yeah.
It is. Now it is part of
public record. It's public domain.
Oh my Christ. I'm going to need some artistic people now. But anyways, yes. I couldn't wait to feel your cock in my ass.
Anyway.
This is the guy, all right? So he comes out, and the first time they let him talk, it was bashing the government and the FBI and the CIA because they lie.
Yeah.
That's it. And then the second time, how did he get to the mic the second time? Pushed a brown FBI woman.
Yeah.
Pushed her.
Yeah, I mean, there's the layers to that onion there. So he pushes someone out of the way, not just someone. So it's an African American woman, or an African American, a woman,
correct,
and a representative of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Which, in 15 minutes prior, he was bitching about telling the truth.
Right.
Yeah, not like he didn't push her, but he does what these old white men do and like elbowed his way in there.
And then made that gripe about why NBC was on the right,
Right.
and Fox News was on the left. Like, okay, like go back, drink your SoCo
And go away.
Yeah, please.
Like, just nobody needs you here.
Because he's not drinking something good. It's
you're probably right. It's probably like Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
7 and 7 is what he's drinking.
And then they gave our governor mic time, which of course, why not? Wouldn't you?
Like multiple days in a row, and I get it. But he didn't have anything constructive to say either.
No.
Like at all.
Like
he went on an immigrant tirade. And the dude, that's another thing that
yeah, you go in like
within.
At the very least, like, all you have to do is watch one of, like, the 2 documentaries on Giuliani after 9/11. Like, you go out there, you praise the first responders.
Right.
You say, we'll make sure that we're going to get them back, even though we don't know who they are.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Back.
Like,
no. You go out there and you
get platitudes. Like
I could do it.
Yeah.
Like the same 8 talking points.
Me and you could do it as drunk as John Kennedy was.
Oh yeah.
And without breaking a sweat.
Oh no, and you'd believe me.
Yeah.
I'd hold court up there.
That man knows what he's talking about.
Right.
I tell you what.
But so it happened at 3. By 7 a.m., he was an immigrant who crossed the southern border 17 times in the same truck that he rented in Houston. And
oh wait.
And then what's the meme? 5 minutes later. Oh God, he's an American ex.
He's a veteran.
He's a veteran who fought over there. Born and raised here, real estate agent, lost his mind. Decided not to kill his family because that wouldn't have made the right statement. So he decided to come here knowing it was New Year's and it was easy, and he lived in Houston.
Which, like, that's still odd to me, too, because a lot of fucking people live in Houston, and you're telling me Houston didn't have a party district going on till...
Maybe it was the Sugar Bowl game?
Yeah, there's so many, like, odd...
Why?
Yeah.
Like, he rented an Airbnb.
Yeah. Like, enjoying his last couple.
Right. Right, exactly. And then filming himself on these sophisticated Google camera glass things that he was walking around. Did you see those videos?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, he was scoping out Bourbon Street, walking down the fucking street like 2 nights before.
Yeah, well, I mean, that I'm not surprised by. Like, particularly like that he rents an Airbnb. Like, you don't do that unless you're planning.
He didn't have them on when he did the attack. Bullshit. Now that I'll call bullshit on.
Yeah. Where was his Twitch live stream?
Correct.
Yeah.
There's something there. At any rate, so ISIS flag.
Well, I tell you, like the most chilling thing to me about it is that clip where they somebody has it off their phone or it's off of a CCTV camera, but so it's after he slams into
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And everybody, after they've the last group of people jumps out of the way, dives out of the way,
right.
And they think that, and you can almost hear like this collective like inhale,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden he pops out of the truck and starts shooting. Like, that's fucking horrifying.
It's like a very terrible horror movie.
Yeah,
where it's like, oh God, we finally got the Terminator.
Right.
Whew, thank God that's over. Yeah. Thank God. At least the cops there knew what the fuck was up.
The following segment has been brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Po' Boy Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.